Hello everyone, my name is Nelson, and in this opportunity, I'm going to present to you my data analyst project for IT division. The purpose of this dashboard is to demonstrate the overview for Starbuck sales. We're going to be looking at the report from March 2024 to March 2025. But before we jump into it, I'm going to address the issues that I found in the data. When I was analyzing the data, I found that there are some data dated in the year of 2026. So I excluded all the data in the year of 2026. I also found that multiple values with a transaction over $100. Why is it weird? Because when you look at the majority of the data, it only ranges in the $18 to $39. So I also excluded all the data that is over $100. Okay, let's start. At the top, we can see very important KPIs. The total sales, which is $156.6 thousand from March 2024 to March 2025. We can also see the monthly revenue, and in this KPI card, it is only the revenue for March 2025, which is $13.7 thousand. But you can also look at other months from the filter I created. For example, if you want to see May 2024, and then if you want to see May and June 2024, the total sales is $21.8 thousand, but the monthly revenue is $10.9 thousand. Okay, and then we have another filter for the coffee names. Why do I exclude some products? Because I want to highlight the best-selling products only. And also we have the time of day filter. And then the next one is the order quantity KPI card. So we have 4,950 total order quantity over the years. Okay, for the first graph, we have the top 5 best-selling products for our company, which is latte, americano with milk, and all of the below. And we can see from the donut chart next to it, the latte gives us 23.95% out of our total sales, and americano gives us 21.8% out of our total sales. But when you look at the revenue per transactions, it is very clear that hot chocolate generates the biggest revenue per transactions. However, hot chocolate lacks the sales volume for its revenue per transactions. This indicates that the market for hot chocolate are willing to pay more than other products. So what I would recommend is launching a new promotion bundling latte and hot chocolate. Why? Because latte is our best-selling product, and we feature it with hot chocolate to boost its sales. This way, it would improve our sales for hot chocolate, and it would generate more revenue for our company. Okay, the next one we have the total sales per day line chart. We can immediately see that our strongest days are Monday and Tuesday, but there is a very significant decline in Sunday, which is very normal because in Sundays people don't go to work and they would wake up later than usual. So what I would recommend is adding a new promotion, for example, a family bundle for Sundays only, or uh, only on Sundays you can get all of our products for 15% off. This way, it would stimulate the demand on Sunday, sorry, and then it would also improve our sales for the lowest traffic day of the week. And next one is the sales by hour line chart. We can see our busiest hour is 10 a.m. and then it remains relatively stable throughout the afternoon and evening, but it significantly declines after 9 p.m. So what I would Oh, also we can see the sales by time of the day pie chart. We can see that the morning is 49.3 thousand, which is only 31.5%, but the afternoon and the night percentage of sales is bigger than the morning. So what I would recommend is adding a happy hour promotion for our company. So maybe from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. or maybe 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., you can get 15% off for all of our coffee products. That way, the customers that has purchased coffee in the early morning will need caffeine again in the afternoons. So it is like killing two birds with one stone. You improve the sales in the early mornings and also the sales in the afternoons. I would also recommend to reduce the number of staffs past 9 p.m. Because the demand is declining and it would make our company more cost efficient. That is all for my presentation. I hope the insight that I brought to you is useful. Thank you for listening.